Well, now I'm going to reach back into my repertoire. This song is 40 years old, and as many of my songs are. This song I wrote to describe an amazing tour of Europe that I took. This tells all about it. In a rap in the form of a talking blues. That's the folk version. And I have to refer to my notes because it's long and it's been a long time. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. Well, in '79, I went over the seas on a tour of Europe and Germany with my suitcase, my knapsack, and my guitar, with my Yiddish ear and my Jewish heart. Never thought I'd go to Germany. So I was filled with doubts and reservations, but I'd be safe in Lesbian Nation, and Monica promised a tour plan. 11 concerts for me and her band, which is which. She would sing. Barbara B. and Monica S. would play guitars, and I'd get to play bass. Yeah? Well, maybe. She said, they'll love me. I couldn't refuse. I'd go to Germany, talk about Jews. I'd speak my mind, and they'd speak theirs. We'd make connections, begin repairs. Pretty scary. Copenhagen, Amsterdam, London, Bremen, Frankfurt, Berlin, Women's University, Munich, Zurich, Rome, Italy. I said, Denny, can you come along? Yes, she said, I'll borrow some money. Now the main concert tour in Europe of lesbian music is bound to stir up women of varying degrees, and feelings of high intensity sounds familiar. Just my style. I said, Liza, can you come? She said, yes, but not to Germany. I know what you mean. Let's go! Let's see. First stop, Copenhagen. To the women's building we were taken. We ate their food, shared opinions, had a good time with those Danish women. Strong lesbian movement in Denmark. We hated to say goodbye. Now I gotta change the sheets here. Here's who we were. 4 Germans, 3 Americans, 3 were crew, and 4 musicians. On we traveled to Amsterdam for the international lesbian group dynamics. In 2 cars and 2 languages. Roses everywhere we went, along with piles of instruments. Wake up, boiled eggs and cheese and rolls, and later chocolate sweeties. I sure do miss those rolls. Sure do miss those chocolate sweeties. Rehearse, discuss, eat, sleep, process, deal with values, money, choices, whose work gets paid, what is fair. Some in a rage, some unaware, dealing with our class differences, our cultural differences. Let's see. Style, language, German karma, American karma, mother-daughter behavior, and much, much more. Amsterdam, the women's scene, was the 3rd annual European multilingual, multiracial, multimedia, multi-special women's event. Lasted for 10 days, Rowan Festival. We could only stay for 3, damn. And let's see. 2 days later, we were London bound. Gaya guided us around. We stayed in the squat. Got to know a few separatists and bar dykes too. Processing in English, what a treat! I said, let's see. It's not in here. I said, when I broke up with Liza, I lost 14 pounds. I was so miserable, and they thought, what does money have to do with it? Okay. Well, we said farewell to our English chums, crossed the channel. The time had come for the scary German part of the tour. Liza flew home, and there was 1 Jew fewer, and I was it. But Denny's a good Jew lover, and the band gave me lots of good smart, but nobody knew what to expect. German dykes, intense, solemn, analytical. I'd call them smoke like blazes, roll their own, strong and confident to the bone. They said, "You mean you let men in your women's bookstores?" I said, "You mean you don't let men in your women's bookstores?" I was chagrined. At every concert in Germany, I spoke of a subject close to me. I said I was a Jew. And a few objected it was unfamiliar. They didn't expect it. Some shouted out, "Why speak of this? I wasn't born yet. We're all sisters." A few called out, "I don't want to feel guilty." Well, I didn't want anyone to feel guilty either, but you know, sometimes guilt comes in handy. Well, then others spoke out, "We've got to talk about these things. Speak up." Yeah, well, back home, the stew gets mighty thick. We stir it up with rhetoric. We can sound paranoid or rude, exposing a bad attitude. I didn't know we had any. Certainly didn't know I had any. It's shocking to hear a silence broken. For many years in Germany, it's been verboten to speak of the times of the Holocaust, keeping the crimes of the fathers lost. But there are Germans who remember and lesbians who know, who are doing their homework, questioning their fathers, questioning their mothers. It takes guts. They've got guts. Wait, Switzerland. Oh no, still in Germany. It's hard for a lesbian who's living with the legacy of burning women. Well, the German men still rule that land, their latest target. Lesbians, so what else is new? Ich freue mich heute Abend mit all euch Lesbians zusammen zu sein, I said, and I meant every word. I was glad to be with them, glad to have heard their stories, and glad to get to know them, to make these connections across the ocean. Auf Wiedersehen! 9 concerts down, 2 to go. Well, the women in Switzerland heard something new. They just got the vote in '72. Well, the Zurich producers thought they'd be in debt, but we drew 100 more women than they expected. Not that many lesbians, though. I think there are more now, though. All on board at the Zurich station, bound for the Italian nation. Left on the dot, not a moment late. Crossed the border, the train was late. We were in another world. Joking, laughing, having a good time in the compartment. Last stop, got to Rome. Local lesbians took us home and they fed us pasta, wine, and hugs, and animation and lots of love. They took us through the streets of Roma to their La Casa de Donna. Women struck a mighty blow for themselves when they took it over, the old women's building in Rome where they broadcast feminist radio 24 hours a day throughout Rome. But women's poverty is grim. Lots of alcohol, heroin, and it's courageous to come out in those hostile Catholic surroundings where everybody's afraid of the lesbians, even the feminists. And now we can process in 3 languages. Well, we said farewell to our English chums. The time had come. The time had come when we crossed the channel for the scary German part of the tour. Wait, I said... Wait. Then the hour did arrive. Our weeks on tour numbered 5. We bid a tearful, sad farewell. Experience unparalleled. Time to go home. Time to rest. Try to absorb. Try to digest. To figure out try to figure out how to describe this continental Sapphic tribe. But couldn't we invite them here to find out what their culture's like? You know, we are in need of more information. Other mother tongues and nations have so much for us. Would you all go to international lesbian culture in your hometown?
Absolutely.
So. Because when we secure our lesbian ties over the oceans, through the skies, communicating back and forth with women west, east, south, and north. An international strategy of lesbian community. We're really going to have something. We didn't get it easy, but we're getting it. That's it.